Hello everyone. Today I will explain name of certain compound formed by elements having variable valency. Certain elements have more than one valency. It means they show variable valency. So what is the reason why they show variable valency? Because sometimes they can lose more electron than are present in its valence shell. It means they can lose electron from their penultimate shell. What is penultimate shell? Second last shell is known as penultimate shell. So those elements which can lose electron from their valence shell as well as from penultimate shell also, they will show variable valency. So today we will discuss compounds formed by elements having variable valency and how to name them. If an element shows two different positive valency, today we will discuss elements having positive valency, variable positive valency. So if an element shows two different positive valency, then suffix us is used for lower valent compound and ik is used for higher valent compound. So I will try to explain with different example. I will try to cover all possible example according to your syllabus. Okay, so let's start with iron. What is the Latin name of iron? Ferrum. Here, why you should know the Latin name of iron? Because symbol of iron is derived from Latin name, that is Fe. Okay, so iron shows variable valency 2 plus and 3 plus. So compound formed by iron 2 plus will be named as ferrous and formed by iron 3 plus will be known as ferric. Okay, lower valent suffix us will be added and for higher valent suffix ik will be added. So ferrous oxide FeO is ferrous oxide. Ferric oxide, what will be the formula? Cross the valency ferric 3 plus oxygen 2 minus cross the valency we will get Fe2O3. This is formula of ferric oxide. FeO is ferrous oxide, Fe2O3 is ferric oxide. One more common oxide of iron is there, that is triferric tetraoxide Fe3O4. This is mixed oxide. Here iron shows both valency 2 as well as 3. Okay, if we combine FeO and Fe2O3 we will get Fe3O4. So this is mixed oxide, that also try to remember. Okay, so ferrous oxide FeO, ferric oxide Fe2O3 and triferric tetraoxide is Fe3O4. Then ferrous sulfate we can take. So all these compounds you have to study according to your syllabus. So that's why I tried to cover all. Ferrous sulfate, both are having two valency, sulfate also two valency, ferrous also two valency. So no need to write valencies. What we will write? FeSO4. But if ferric sulfate, then cross the valency. Iron valency is here, ferric valency is 3 plus, sulfate valency is 2 minus. So what formula we will get after crossing the valency? Fe2SO4 whole thrice. Okay, same way you can write ferrous chloride and ferric chloride. Ferrous chloride FeCl2, iron valency is 2, ferric chloride FeCl3. Okay, one thing more, another name for ferrous chloride, ferric chloride, we can write like this also, iron second chloride. Valency of iron can be written in Roman number also in the middle. Iron in bracket Roman number second chloride. If ferric, then iron in bracket Roman number 3. Okay, iron third chloride, iron second chloride, iron third chloride. Same way, iron second oxide, iron third oxide. So both way you should know both. Later we will discuss all the names. Okay, so this is clear. All possible compounds according to your syllabus I have discussed here. Okay, next we will start copper. Copper also show variable valency. One valency and two valency. One valency is lower valent, it will be named as cuprous or copper 1, Roman number 1. Okay, and copper having valency 2 will be named as cupric or copper second. So what will be the formula of cuprous oxide? Oxygen valency is 2. Here copper valency is 1. Cross the valency, what we will get? Cu2O. Then cupric, CuO. Both are having 2 valency. Copper valency in cupric is 2. Oxygen valency is 2. So no need to write. Number will be cancelled. CuO is the formula of cupric oxide or copper second oxide. Same way we can write cuprous chloride. Chlorine valency is 1. Here in cuprous copper valency is also 1. So what will be the formula? CuCl. It is cuprous chloride, and cupric chloride will be CuCl2. Okay, so this is second. Then we will take example of lead. Okay, lead again, symbol of lead is derived from Latin name. That is why you should learn Latin name of lead also. Latin name of lead is plumbum. Okay, lead also show variable valency, 2 valency and 4 valency. 2 valency, what suffix will be added? Us. And 4 valency, suffix ic will be added. So what will be the formula of plumbous oxide or lead second oxide, PbO, because here lead valency is 2, oxygen valency is also 2. So both valencies will be cancelled. PbO is the formula. But what will be the formula of plumbic oxide? Here lead valency is 4, okay, and oxygen valency is 2. So Pb2O4, after crossing we will get Pb2O4. Now get the simplest whole number ratio, divide it by common HCF, what we will get? PbO2. So plumbic oxide formula is PbO2. Clear this one? Then here also, in case of lead also, one more compound is very common and mostly it is used also, that is tri-lead tetraoxide or also known as red lead. Okay, so what is the formula of tri-lead tetraoxide or red lead? Pb3O4. And this is also here like iron, here this is also mix oxide. Here lead will show both valencies, second as well as fourth. It is mix oxide, tri-lead tetraoxide. This is known as red lead. Okay, and plumbous oxide is known as litharge. So certain name also you learn. Okay, plumbous oxide is what? Litharge. And tri-lead tetraoxide is what? Red lead. Okay, so this is clear. Then we will take tin. Latin name is stannum. Okay, here why we should learn Latin name? Because here also symbol is derived from Latin name only, stannum. So that is why you should know the Latin name also. So tin also show variable valency, 2 valency and 4 valency. So I hope it is clear. Now you can write stannous chloride will be SnCl2 and stannic chloride will be what? Here chlorine valency is 1 only. So SnCl4. Stannic chloride SnCl4. And stannous chloride will be SnCl2. Okay. Next we will take same way you can write oxide 1 or 2, write by yourself. Okay, this is your homework. You do stannous oxide and stannic oxide. Write and tell me. Then we will take mercury. Mercury also show variable valency, valency 1 and valency 2. So 1 valency is lower valent, it will be known as mercurous, and higher valent will be known as mercuric. So what is the formula of mercurous oxide? Hg2O, and mercuric oxide will be HgO. Okay, then last we will take silver. Silver symbol is also derived from Latin name. So what is the Latin name of silver? Silver argentum. Okay, silver Latin name is argentum. Silver also can show variable valency, valency 1 and valency 2. So 1 is lower valent, it will be named as argentus or silver 1, and second will be known as argentic. Higher valent will be known as argentic or silver second. So what will be the formula of argentous oxide? Ag2O. Oxygen valency is 2, silver valency is 1. And in second case, argentic oxide, What will be the formula? Both are having valency 2 in this case. So, formula is AgO. That's it. You practice all these compounds. Thank you.